In today's video, we're going to be going over a bit of a product review for an affiliate marketing course named Commission Hero. Now, Robbie Blanchard, I believe I'm saying that right, is the creator of Commission Hero, and he is also the #1 Clickbank affiliate of the world. So that's massive, massive stature right there. He is an absolute beast. So I actually found Robbie Blanchard through a course he did. It wasn't actually a course he did. It was John Crestani's Super Affiliate System. Robbie actually featured on there to do one training on Facebook ads. And I learned more in that one training than I thought I knew about affiliate marketing on Facebook. So I sort of dug a bit deeper and I found his Commission Hero course. So I thought I'd go through it, see what it's all about. And let me say, it's one of the most in-depth tutorials I've ever seen about Facebook ads. There's things in there I've never even heard of. So I definitely walked away with a lot of knowledge. Now, as a disclaimer, I went through this a few months ago, so it's probably updated a little bit since then. I was going through it with a friend, so I don't currently have access, but regardless, it is amazing, right? So what you will learn about basically is how to find a good offer, and not just any offer, a good one. How to create landing pages and like quiz funnels and things like that that are actually high converting. How to place a Facebook ad, right? And how to create a fan page and how to, warm it up, how to get it engaging, how to sort of get everything optimized, right? And as simple as that sounds, that's like the basic of it, right? That's the bare bones. And then from there on, you learn so much more in-depth stuff, like different types of targeting, what you should look out for, pixels, all these really in-depth topics, mindset about how you should be spending your money, sort of the cutoff periods where you should be spending your money, how you should be posting your ads, like what order you should be posting your ads. It's not as simple as create a funnel, create an ad, and then let it run, because what he teaches is sort of like a massive, massive sort of ecosystem of how things work. And from there, you can actually create sort of like a sustainable sort of ad. You can thrash it, like he talks about the profit cycle, like where you can test a product for so long, and then if you found a winner, you can scale it. Different types of scaling as well. I didn't know there was different types of scaling. I can't actually tell you too much about the potential training inside of it, because I'm actually a partner of Commission Hero, so I can't actually tell you too much or show you the actual course, but I can just talk about it and sort of my experience. But it's amazing. Like, I've never heard of a way of scaling like this. He talks about going out, not up. It's a crazy thing. Anyway, yeah, it's just an amazing course. Now, there's a few things that you should know about this course, if it's right for you, sort of what you're trying to look for. Now, this is a paid advertising course. I want you to know straight off the bat, you're not going to be doing any organic traffic from this. This is purely a paid strategy. So you're going to be running Facebook ads, things like that. So if you're looking for an organic way, don't look at Commission Hero. Facebook ads is extremely heavy. If you're looking for something that's long term, like one brand, solid brand, huge foundation, potentially this is not for you as well. This is talking about creating like slithers of pages on the internet, like within a certain niche, and then creating multiple ad accounts and then running different ads, and some accounts actually get blocked and deleted, things like that. So there is a little bit of a weird element to it, but at the same time, it's really exciting, because you can spend a lot of money on these ads accounts, and the pixel data that you actually get from them is incredible, right? I think even in part of it, I don't know if I'm allowed to tell you this, but he shares one of his audience insights with you, right? So you can understand exactly who he's targeting and how to target it. I think there's even a done for you campaign, right? So you can just download the funnel, use one of his creatives, put the ad out, and it's as simple as that, right? So that's very exciting. But what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to show you the sales page to show you as much as I can of the information. I just want to point out a few things in there. So what I'm going to do is jump behind the screen and I'll quickly show you that. Okay, so here we are behind the screen. This is the Commission Hero page. Once again, if you haven't actually got it and you're looking to get it, check out the links in the description. You'll get a bonus if you use the link there. So keep an eye out for that. But as you can see here, he's got a nice little intro video explaining sort of what it is, what sort of things are going on there. You can see he's using Clickbank, as you can see, like the offer Cinderella solution there. But he is talking about how he's been able to use the simple system and, created crazy amounts of income. Now, these have As you can see, there's like hundreds of thousands of dollars per week going in his account, so you know he's not just making these things up. And you can see there's like what, $27,000 days, $30,000 days, $40,000 days, so it is pretty amazing. Now, one thing to note, that this isn't profit, this is revenue, right? So he has to pay for advertising on top. And advertising is quite significant, right? Obviously, it doesn't outweigh the cost. The advertising is much less than the profit, but just know that this isn't just going to be pure profit. He didn't get $33,000 in the pocket. You know, he had to pay for ads on top of that. But it's safe to say, you know, he's had hundreds of students crushing it on Clickbank and Facebook ads. It's actually ridiculous. Like, I've had a look at a few of his groups, and he's just smashing it. The testimonials, everything is crazy on it. But these are the types of ads you'll actually be running, right? So you can see chalk and steel, so it's not a personal brand. It's just an ad, and he teaches you how to get these creatives actually made for you, as well as, you know, choosing the right headlines and ad copy and that sort of thing, the right terminology, how you should be placing it, and how you should be placing your ad as well. You shouldn't just be running a generic ad to anyone. It should be relative to the audience, and you should try to avoid a lot of things. Just keep it within the newsfeed. But I'm not going to go into too much detail there. It's absolutely incredible what he's been able to do, though. But as you can see, here's some of his students, and here's some of his other Clickbank accounts. He has a few, I believe, but it's all just numbers and numbers and numbers. Now, you may have noticed there's more and more people flashing these sort of results around the internet, and that's because Robbie's been teaching loads of people, right? So it's not all just like a scam or anything. Robbie is an OG. He is the #1 Clickbank affiliate in the world. And the great thing is, he was just a gym owner, right? And he started doing these ads for affiliate marketing. And Clickbank isn't also the only platform that he runs affiliate promotions to. He shows you a bunch of other ones that he runs for, and it's pretty incredible just to see how much money this guy is pulling in per year. It's absolutely nuts. But here's the price if you wanted to see. It's $997 one payment, or it's $597 for 2 payments, which is $200 more expensive than that. And he has got a bit of a success guarantee. You know, he has got like a certain refund period and everything if you're a little bit nervous about it. But pretty much he wants you to actually give it a real go. So if you're interested in doing this, know that you're not just going to get given a refund. He wants you to actually do the course. You know, try as much as you can, and if you've put in a certain amount of effort, then you can you can apply for your refund back. But this is pretty much it, guys. And once again, like, I can only show you limited stuff, but just know that majority of the magic happens in the Facebook group, right? He's an active champ in there. He keeps replying to questions. So that's pretty much one of the key things about that. Right, I'm just going to jump back to the camera, and I'll see you in a sec. So as you can see, I can't show you too much inside of the actual course because I'm locked as a partner to actually able to show you that sort of stuff. But what I am going to mention, I've got a list of categories here. So the main things he focuses on when you're talking about his actual course are things like, you know, choosing the right offers, finding which ones are the converting ones, how to do your research into competitors to see if someone else is promoting it, and all that sort of, you know, really, really important stuff when choosing an offer. It's not as simple as just finding something on the internet, running a few ads and seeing if it works, you know. There's a sort of baseline that he has, the sort of criteria for choosing the right product. And he's also teaches you how to create these awesome images. I believe he gives you a contact in the course where you can reach out to this person and they can create the creatives for you. But they are those little quirky sort of cartoon looking things with, you know, really odd sort of attention grabbing images. So those are the type of things he does it, and he explains to you why he's created them like that and which ones are the highest converting. So it's really good. He also teaches you how to create a landing page, not only in ClickFunnels, also in hosting. So if you have your own web hosting company like Bluehost, HostGator, something like that, he teaches you how you can actually get a developer to create these pages for you. I even get a few examples on there so you can upload them yourself and edit them. It's all HTML though, so unless you know about that, I'll probably stick to ClickFunnels. And then he talks to you about building your Facebook page, setting up your pixel, doing all your tracking. And one interesting thing I just want to throw in here is he doesn't actually collect emails, right? So every other affiliate marketing program I've sort of followed, or any other affiliate marketing course, you're always grabbing people's emails, right? You're always, getting their emails so you can send them follow-up emails and future sell them stuff. But Facebook's a little bit of a different basket, right? So you're not sending emails because you have the pixel, right? So you can just retarget them for different campaigns and you can just run ads. So that was a little bit of a shock to the system. I wasn't really used to that. But some other things about is he talks about scaling. I think I mentioned it before, but he teaches you how to scale in such a unique way. I've never actually heard of it before. I won't go too much in detail, but essentially it's not just upping the budget, it's going out instead of going up, if that makes sense. It's a bit of a hearsay thing. I've been trying it out and it's actually really, really beneficial. It's crazy how he figured out this algorithm, but that's really cool. So he talks about scaling, and then he's got also some ninja tactics you can do. I'm just looking at the back office just to see what I've missed. And then he also talks about the setup of everything, right? All the technical stuff. And the Facebook group, once again, is probably the most important thing for support. So yeah, that's pretty much the wrap up of Commission Hero. Once again, if it's for you, do you think this is for you? Are you happy to spend money on advertising, Facebook ads specifically? He doesn't really talk about Google. He doesn't talk about Pinterest, doesn't talk about Instagram, doesn't talk about anything like that. It's pretty much just Facebook, and it is just advertising, so it's no organic. So are you happy with just doing Facebook ads? Another thing, these are going to be like sort of faceless brands, right? So it's not going to be your personal brand. So just know that you're going to have to, run a special brand that you create. It's not a bad thing. No one's ever going to know, but just know that that's sort of the strategy that you're going to go through. As well as the third thing would be running lots of traffic, right? So you are going to have to spend some money first. So you are going to be in the red when you start this course. But if you keep consistent with the guidelines he says about advertising, what can happen is over time you'll start to slowly see profits. If it fits within the criteria that he says, that's when you can scale, and then you'll start seeing massive returns, right? So it is a upfront sort of investment for the initial advertising. Then once your pixel gets some information, that's when you can scale, and that's when you can start seeing these really big numbers. So something to think about. You're not going to be able to just buy this course and then spend $10 on ads. You're going to have a significant amount of money. I think in the initial stages he talks about putting like $100 on a day just for ads, so keep that in mind. But apart from that, that's pretty much the course. It is the most in-depth Facebook course I have seen. I have been through a few others, like Simple Wi-Fi Profits. That's pretty good. It's a lot more mindset in Simple Wi-Fi Profits, but still really good stuff. John Christiani's Super Affiliate System, I went through that. I much prefer this Commission Hero training over that, so just keep that in mind. And there's a few other trainings out there that are really similar, but not as in-depth as Commission Hero. So if you wanted to learn Facebook advertising for affiliate marketing and you wanted it to do like in a faceless brand way, then I highly recommend checking out Commission Hero. And if you are on the fence about buying it, I have left some links in the description. I am going to throw in some bonuses, so make sure you check those out. And that's pretty much it for the review, guys. It's a really amazing course. If you've liked this video, make sure you smash that thumbs up button and subscribe for more videos, and I will see you on the next one.